This apple tree here is a really good example of what happens if you just leave your apple trees and don't do any formative pruning. We've got two leaders here, also known as dual leaders. So with most fruit trees, what we want is one leader, and then we want laterals or side shoots and branches to stem off from that, and then we've got this really nice open shape. If I just leave this here, both of these are going to compete, they're going to keep growing up. You can already see that they're about to get tangled. Now, it sounds brutal, but I need to take off the weaker of the two of these leaders. Now, looking at it, it's going to be this one. It's the shorter of the two. It's coming out at a weird angle. Now, it might sound brutal, but I'm going to take it right back to the main trunk, because if I cut it off down here, the chances are it's still going to send up loads of energy and compete with the other one. And you can spot a dual leader because it looks like a V shape. You'll have two long stems that are shooting up and they're both competing, and you need to remove one of them, usually the weaker. So let's do that now. So we can see here that this is the leader that I want to keep. This is the stronger of the two. This is the weaker. But rather than cutting it up here, which will then send out side shoots, which ultimately may compete, I'm going to take it right the way back. And it may look totally brutal, but it's really necessary. Nice clean cuts on an angle away from the next set. So this is a good example of the pruning I did last year and how it's formed its shape this year. So you probably see down there, there's a pruning scar because there was a leader that was coming up, and I cut that out to leave the energy for this one. So all that effort's been diverted into here and into here. I also cut the top of this one off, so you can see that we've got these laterals now that are pushing out, so it's forming that shape. So because I removed part of it here, it forced the energy down. Because I removed that, it stopped the competing leader, but also pushed the energy into these two other laterals down below. For this year, I'm going to leave it because it's in good shape, nothing's crossing, nothing's damaged, and it's starting to get that open goblet shape.